Hey there, how's it going? What's up, everybody? Irish Orangutan is back to pass along what you need to know to get better at Madden and grow your MUT team. Enjoy the show. This Saturday, I am happy to be able to bring you another top 10. In the past, we have looked through some of the non playoff team builder players. Now we're going to be looking through those team builder players that were able to make the playoffs. We do have the videos out for the team MVPs as well, so make sure you go out and check out the videos for those. So it kind of gives you an overview of those two echelons of team builders and team MVPs. Tomorrow and probably on Monday, I'll be coming out with videos that go over the players that are more budget players. So if you're just getting into the game, focus on those a little bit more. But the players I'll be going over today will be able to fit a specific role for even the best teams and be able to bring those teams that are just kind of middling up to being one of the greater teams. Getting things kicked off with number 10, we have James Devlin, one of the best run blockers in the game. He is a terrific lead blocker. If you run things out of the I formation, I would highly recommend him. He does block like a lineman. The only issue with that is he's about as fast as a lineman. His most recent card does bring him up considerably. I did have him for a good chunk of the beginning of the year, and he did play very, very well for me. But he has just gotten outpaced with most of the running backs being between 97 and 99 speed on the elite teams. But if you need someone to run up the middle with, even with some of those faster players, he will be able to get it done. He does sprint out of his position. Excuse me 1 second. With that awareness and lead block, he gets everything accomplished and actually hits the player that you need to have hit. Coming in at number 9, we have Matthew Judon. He does have a little bit of both the power and finesse move that really can be dangerous against tackles. He can use either one, so if the lineman is a little bit wanting or in one or the other, he can take advantage of that. He has the good acceleration and more or less capable ability to set the edge, so you aren't going to be completely in a lot of trouble, for lack of better words or appropriate words, for him. But if you are able to just put him in situations and move him around a lot, the way that the Ravens and Patriots do, and the way that Trey Flowers is used, he would work beautifully on your team. Just have him work for that one specific role, and he'll be able to run any quarterback down. Coming in at number 8, I have Mark Ingram. He is someone that can fit a specific goal line or short yardage role for any team. He really is terrific at what he does. He does compare with Le'Veon Bell that came out recently. So if you are a solo grinder, might not fit. He obviously is a better trucker than him, so he fits in kind of a different role. Le'Veon Bell would be a better third down, and Ingram would be perfect for your short yardage. So if you run Ricky most of the time and need just an extra back, Ingram fits really well. The reason he does make my list is he seems to have something that works a little bit better for him, the way that Ricky, Todd Gurley, Adrian Peterson have. Just the way that he moves with the ball allows him to be a little bit better than even his stats do show. Coming in at number 7, we have Ronnie Staley. He is a very balanced but yet dominant run blocker. So if you run the ball majority of the time, he could fit very well into your scheme, and yet he is still capable in both his his pass block finesse and pass block power. Both of them will be over 90 if you have either Coach Madden or work with his stats a little bit there. If you're a Ravens fan, he'll fit wonderfully. This doesn't just fit on a Ravens team, though. He will be a terrific run blocker for you. If you do focus on running a considerable amount and put Coach Madden on him and put zone run on him, you'll be able to get that up to a 99. And with that, you'll be able to put him in at tight end and just focus even the best teams can focus on putting him in and being able to dominate the run with anybody. Coming in at number 6, we have Tyler Lockett. He fits in really well in a slot receiver sort of route. He can run a lot of deep routes out of that position. He also is a tremendous kickoff returner. I have been watching him since he's been at Kansas State and shows up in Madden in similar ways that he's been able to play on the field. He really is a terrific player and is just glitchy in certain situations. You can play with him in a pass heavy scheme and get him just running down the field and taking advantage of a lot of different players. He is coming in at a very good price as well. So this is a player that you can go out and get and stretch the field and not break the bank. Coming in at number 5, we have Shaquille Griffin. He has a very solid speed. His agility leaves you a little bit wanting, but he has athleticism at 6'1" and with that 93 speed to play with almost anyone. Definitely going to want to put the lockdown on him. Excuse me. Have not used that on very many corners recently. Patrick is the only one that really needs that on my team at this point to get his zone and man all the way up. The others have a Redskins cam that really helps them out. But sorry, getting back to Shaquille, he is also adequate at the press, really coming in and allowing you to get him at a minimal value, and he'll be able to play that slot corner for you in a very solid way. And if you're just coming up, he doesn't really cost that much, and you can go out and play a corner for you for a long time. So this is a player I definitely advise going out and getting. Coming in at number 4, we have Brandon Graham. Something that really stands out with him are the chemistries that you're able to put on him with his power up. He came out in an earlier program, actually had him on my team for quite some time. Him and Antonio Brown were a good boost to my team for that specific reason, but this player is also well balanced and very good at getting at the quarterback. He plays very similar to what a Judon would, but you can put him at D tackle and move him around to even more positions than what you'd be able to do with Judon. So this player could fit really well on your team while also sitting a little bit farther down and just being used for specific reasons while still allowing you to have those boosted chems also. Coming in at number 3, I do apologize before we get started. Chidobe Awuzie, I have never heard that before, but I'm just going with that. He is a tremendous cornerback, and it is really sad to see really how many terrific young players the Cowboys have on defense and kind of also on offense. If they're able to all stay together, with them all being young, they are not to the point where they're getting their second and third contracts, which they're asking for a considerable more amount of money. So hopefully over the years they're not going to be able to keep all that talent. But this is another one of those ridiculously talented players that does fit over for the Cowboys in real life and in the game. He's going to be able to potentially shut down a side for you, or if you've been playing a little bit longer, he could come in and he has a good enough press that he could play the slot for you and be your third cornerback. He's a terrific player. Again, at 6'1", he has the height as well. Another great corner that came out of these team builders. Coming in at number 2, we have Cameron Jordan. Someone that fits in the same way that Brandon Graham did. If you power him up, he'll be able to give you a considerable boost because he had a team diamond earlier in the year, and he'll be able to get you the time to chemistries. So even though his stats make him look more like a defensive tackle, he fits in at the left end position. He is a little bit slower, but he is able to clog the middle and have a power move that will be able to get close to 99. And if you power him up, get run stuff, and you also put pass rush on him, he'll have block shedding up to +4, so 97 and +4 to power move. So those are two just terrible stats to have to go up against. And this player isn't even that many coins at this point. A lot of Saints fans do want him, so don't buy him if there's only one or two up. Just wait a little while longer and go out and get that player that you really want. And coming in at number 1, we have Eric Berry, another one of those players that just plays better than even his stats on the back of his cards say. He has a wonderful blend of different things. His zone coverage is very easily going to get to that 99. His man, when you bump him up, will get to that 90 threshold. His hit power is also at 90. 93 speed is very capable. When you power him up and get a little bit of sprinter on him, he'll fit perfectly. Has great tackle, has great play recognition. His pursuit is a little bit low for kind of his card and is a little bit confusing to be honest because he takes good angles, but that might just be because he takes a poor angle every now and again to try to make a bigger play. But this player is someone that I would advise putting out at the strong safety position. With so many people using multiple safeties, this is a terrific player to use and allow you to go out and dominate your opponent, he will go out and get turnovers for you. That just is what he does. He is a ball hawk that just plays better than his stats. But I very much appreciate you listening in to who I thought were the 10 best players that were team builders for the playoff teams, just kind of separating out a little bit to dive in a little bit more with those players. We're going to be looking at some of the players that are a little bit less overall, but you can get and fit on your team immediately if you're just coming up or have a God squad and you need a special teamer or two. So thank you very much again. Let me know if someone should have been ranked higher or I just completely missed someone that should have been on this list. I don't have anything else. I wish you all the best and take care, everybody. Thank you for checking into the Irish Orangutan channel. Keep coming back to get better at Madden and grow your MUT team. There will be at least 5 videos up a week, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to see them all. Come by Twitch to engage and hit me up on Twitter at Irish Orangutan. Take care and much love, everybody.